Nicky Hawkins, outside the Emirates, West Ham Fan TV. Mike, and sorry, I don't know your name. Eamon. Mike and Eamon. That, quite frankly, was pathetic.
Yeah, damp squib. Really damp squib. I feel sorry for everyone that came here tonight that paid that much money to come and watch that, because tactically we just weren't there. Team selection, I think he did get it wrong, and it's all well and good keeping him at bay for 35, 40 minutes, but not, I mean, what, let him go and score a goal just before, and a stupid, pathetic, sloppy goal like that as well. Really, really angry about that. And
that goal, I think, summed up the game, Eamon. Do you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think Joe Hart probably could have done a bit more, to be honest. I think if we had Adrian in goal, like he was playing the whole way through the cup, we probably would have stood more of a chance, to be honest. But shows how much we missed Lanzini as well.
Yeah.
He's our probably, him and Arnautovic are our best creators, isn't they? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it just shows how much.
Yeah, as I said, it summed up the game, and it was a game that both teams looked like they was trying to lose.
Do you know what? It just looked like, the way that it was going, it just looked like no one really wanted to sort of really try, and it almost looked like, I thought, yeah, no wonder I don't want to cover this on telly, because it's probably going to go 0-0, and it probably could have gone 0-0, you know.
Should have probably. Yeah.
You know, I think I'm not going to stand here and say we're unlucky. I only know we only lost 1-0, but you know, it's just, you just want to see players trying. You know, I mean, I know we only played on Saturday, and like Saturday did take a lot out of those players. It must have took a lot out of them, and they done a lot of running, a lot of working for each other, as I said on Saturday, and I was really impressed with them, you know, on Saturday. But the cup's a different story. But I've heard some people, without naming names, are happy for us to go out of this cup. Why? Why? This is a competition that it doesn't matter if people come here and pay £10 or pay £1. It's a principle of the fact that what's the point of coming this far in the cup and then going, oh no, we're not going to take it seriously. Let's just, you know, we'll go out of the cup. Don't matter. We don't.
It looked like that, didn't it? I mean, you look at the last round against Tottenham.
It looked like they didn't give, excuse my French, didn't look like they gave a shit tonight. It really did look like that to me. As I say, it's all well and good you keep them at bay for however long, 40, you know, nearly 42 minutes, and then to go and concede a sloppy goal like that. I still think, I mean, even though it's the cup, and like Moyes came out and said publicly, I'm going to play Joe Hart for this game, I still think we should have played Adrian, because I think Adrian would have done better. He would have been more commanding of his box. It would have been more, you know, he would have communicated better, really. And like Hart, it looked like he just sort of dived like over the ball, and he just dived late. And do
you know what it looked like, Mike? It looked like a game of FIFA that you let your son win. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, one of those where you sort of feel, you know, you almost feel sorry for the opposition kind of thing. But yeah. Do you know what worries me the most? And people are saying, oh, don't be silly, because we're, you know, they're professionals and we, you know, they've got to play against Saturday. I'm worried because obviously.
I won't be worried. I don't think that's going to translate into the league.
I'm not saying it translate into the league. I'm just thinking in terms of the fitness of the players. I know they're a lot fitter than what they were under Bilic, but also, those players have still got to go out. I mean,
they all probably fancied the night off, mate. To be honest,
do you know what? Some of those, I mean, I'll probably say one of the best players out there for us was probably, I think, Masaraku. Didn't stop running. He sort of made a few really good runs and sort of run towards the box, and that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
And like Cresswell playing out of position, I can't understand that. Obiang, despite what other people think, I actually think he bossed the midfield.
Yeah.
He not bossed the midfield, but he was probably our best midfield player. And people coming out and slating Keena, give him a break, for goodness sake. Even though Moyes got the team selection wrong, give him a break. I don't actually think he played that badly.
He's a young kid.
Exactly. So if you don't give him the time,
he was quite positive. He's got a lot of learning to do, and I thought he'd done all right.
Exactly.
He drifted out of the game, but
yeah, I think. Right. Do you know what? I just think like. So many West Ham fans are just fickle, and they just think they just want this, you know, instant, quick fix, quick success, you know, and it's not going to happen like that, because you've got to give these young players time. Otherwise, as you say, they're not going to get there. Look at who Arsenal had out there. They brought on the likes of Ben Sheaf. They started Joe Willock. Obviously, a lot of fringe players there, and to be fair, obviously the side that Arsenal had out, they probably could have beaten us by more, but even Arsenal didn't look up for the game to me, really. But I mean, bring on Newcastle Saturday. I can honestly, the way that we have been playing at home, I can see it being a 0-0 draw. But we've got to go and play exactly how we played against Stoke on Saturday. We've got to really go at them. We've really got to push at them. We've got to get the tactics right, because otherwise it could be two teams just, you know, defending with. I mean, Newcastle are going to come and defend in numbers. You know that. You and I know that. So, but it's just all about, you know, obviously Cup has gone now. We can forget about that. We go to Newcastle, then we've got Bournemouth on Boxing Day. Obviously, what worries me, as I said, going back to the players fitness-wise, is the fact that we played these what was it, 2 games in less than 2 games in 2 days? Am I right in saying?
Yep.
In the new year,
Yep.
West Brom on the 2nd and Tottenham on the 4th. Whoever decided that needs to have a long, hard look at
Well,
themselves.
the TV, mate, nothing to do with the clubs, I'm sure. Anyway, look, let's go.
Thanks
because
a lot, Nicky.
it's pathetic tonight.
that's it.
But we'll be back
Yeah.
for Newcastle
Come
on
on,
Saturday.
Lions. Come on, West Ham.
Cheers, boys. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nicky.